What is up, guys? I'm Zuff.
I'm Rob.
I'm Bryce.
And this is Real Time. Today we're coming back at you with a new show. This is Season 1, Episode 1 of Severance. Good news about hell. This is obviously a new show. I've heard actually nothing but good things about Severance. All of my friends tell me to watch this on the channel because they love it. And now we're finally doing it. So I'll be happy to inform them that we're watching it on the channel. Because I'm sure they'd like to watch along. I feel like it's sort of like a mind F kind of show. I'm not sure like what it's about or anything. I know that Adam Scott is also in it. I think he's the main character, right? But I am super excited to watch this. I like Adam Scott. We just recently watched him over Christmas, Krampus. But this is going to be very exciting. I'm kind of a little bit scared that I'm gonna look at life differently after watching this.
Yeah, this has been a show that we've, I think, had on polls and stuff for a while now, probably pretty much since it came out. But we finally are getting around to doing it, thankfully. But I know pretty much similar stuff to Zuff. Obviously, Adam Scott's the main character, I think, and it is. I've heard it's like Black Mirror-esque, like the way it is. I don't know if that's correct or not, but I know my mom and stepdad really like this show, and I've just been looking forward to watching it. We've only watched, I think, one other Apple TV show, which is Ted Lasso, and that was, I think, still at least my favorite show we've watched on the channel. So Apple TV's 1 for 1 so far. I have a good feeling they're going to be 2 for 2. Random thing I know too is that Ben Stiller directs like most of these episodes, and I think he's like a producer, maybe just director on this show. And season 2 is like currently, I think, being filmed. So very cool stuff. I'm looking forward to this. I think it's going to be an awesome ride. So let's buckle in.
Yeah, I'm pretty much in the exact same boat. I have heard absolutely nothing but good things about this show. Like anytime I do research into like the best TV shows out at any given time in the past couple years, I've always seen this show as like, you gotta watch Severance. This is up there with the best of the best. And I've always wanted to watch it, but obviously we can't. We gotta wait for the channel to watch it with you guys. So I'm glad that time has finally come. Again, only thing I know is that Adam Scott is the main dude, and I'm pretty sure it takes place in an office, like a workspace. So having that and then adding like weird mind F Black Mirror vibes to it, I just really don't know what exactly to expect. But I just know that this show is going to be right up my alley. I just have a strong feeling from everything that I've heard, and I'm excited to finally get to watch it with you guys.
All right, if you guys do enjoy these reactions, make sure you leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe. Check out our links in the description. We've got the Patreon, which we have early access and full watch-alongs over there. We got the Discord. Make sure you come talk to us about all the other TV shows and movies we watch and upcoming Severance. And make sure you follow our social medias, check out our second channel, and send some stuff to our P.O. box. And we're going to go right into Season 1, Episode 1 of Severance. Good news about hell. What does severance mean?
Like severance, I've only heard
severance
in like
pay.
severance pay. Yeah, isn't it like after you left your job,
you get
a severance pay?
yeah.
I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself.
That's Adam.
Now, I know you're sleepy, but I just bet it'll make you feel right as rain.
What is going on here?
Shall we begin with question 1?
Nowhere to go.
I mean, she's just like trapped in this room.
Hey.
I'm ready to take the survey now.
Hello. Now to start, who are you?
That's the first question.
Name will do.
Does she know?
Uh-uh.
I already feel so weird.
I don't.
If you can't answer the question, feel free to say unknown. Unknown. Question 2. In which U.S. state or territory were you born?
Bro, they're just gonna be super simple questions that you should just know about yourself.
Question 3. Please name any
Oh my
US
gosh.
state or territory.
Fuck,
First that comes to mind.
I don't know.
There you go.
Question 4. What is Mr. Egan's favorite breakfast?
That one makes no sense.
Right?
Right.
And as a reminder, this is the final question. To the best of your memory, what is or was the color?
Unknown.
Unknown. So that's unknown, unknown,
Delaware.
Delaware's a random
unknown.
voice there.
What the hell did you do to me?
He's wiped.
There he is.
That's a perfect score.
Oh,
What? Did they like program her to only remember certain things or something?
all right. That was a super, super weird start.
Yeah.
What?
It's a horrible cry.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good. Does he like cry before he walks into work every morning or something?
Maybe he just hates doing that shit to people.
Yeah.
That's what he does every day.
Looks wild and looks like in the middle of nowhere.
The entire building is reflective. It looks like a scary government building.
Are you ready for Mr. Scout?
Mr. Scout.
Adam Scout.
They're going way down there.
See you this evening. Yeah.
Whatever this place is just so strange, and they do crazy things. I just have no idea what it is.
We're gonna find out.
I feel like that is just not a normal elevator, huh?
I don't think he knew how that got in there. I feel like he got like memory wipe coming down here. Big.
This is cool. I like this. I mean, how many right turns has he made? He's just walking in a circle. This music just makes it sound like he's just like, huh? He's going to work, but I feel he's just a part of something insane. Look at these computers.
Office job.
You're breathing shitty.
Mark Allentown. I thought his name was Mr. Scout.
Careful, guy.
Hi, kids. What's for dinner?
We warned you.
About the greeting? You were kidding.
No, we
He looks
This
familiar.
is very weird.
did we come up with
8.
8 reasons. Chief among them, the late.
What are they even doing?
Just looks like code or something. I don't know.
Mark, could I have a word?
Macro data refinement.
We gonna be walking again?
Oh, you look awful. You look hungover. Have a seat.
What was his last name on the thing? Allentown?
I didn't see it.
I assume this is department chief today. Okay. Well, I mean, I've said before, so it shouldn't be that big a
Petey
thing.
is no longer with this company.
Uh-oh.
I said Petey is no longer with this company.
I'm sorry, Mark. You guys were one of my favorite office friends. We'd be aiding an assault on Petey's privacy by you.
Served here in the advanced role of Macrodata Refinement Department Chief.
He's getting a promotion now.
Congratulations.
His friend is not here anymore.
They look identical, those two.
Oh, Vic is available upon request.
I feel like I recognize that woman. I
Me
just
too.
cannot put a name to her face.
The board won't be contributing to this meeting vocally.
What was that board thing?
I have no idea. They didn't say a fucking word.
The input survey, isn't that a little weird?
Standard.
Oh, he's interviewing that girl right now.
Well, what if I just talk to her?
Well, she deserves to have the information presented to her.
That girl at the beginning is
Yeah.
probably going to be the next person working there.
Becomes agitated and demands to leave. Skip to page 19.
She has to ask 3 times for you to let her.
Right.
Oh.
Okay. You're all set.
She probably knows nothing because she went down that elevator.
Yeah.
Who are you?
It's literally just a handbook. Like he's just following a protocol.
Hey, open the door.
Mark. I'd be just thrilled to chat once we've run the survey. Shall we begin with question 1? Shall we begin with question 1?
Let me out of here.
That's one, right? Is that one or two she said it?
You're not supposed to do that.
I think just one.
Oh, so she wasn't supposed to do any of this.
That's a perfect score. Now, I think I know where it is.
Oh, he's going off the script right now.
Well, there was a preamble which I was supposed to
He's
read
like
before
doing his own thing.
the questions, but I unfortunately skipped that. Went straight.
Doc,
I'm sorry?
like, did you grow me? I have no memories.
Do you think we grew? Taking the welcome survey, I can sense that the question is disoriented. Well, the good news is you're at an orientation.
Yeah, so she's getting a job here.
You see, you have been hired to a position on the severed floor.
Severed floor.
Before we hop on that, let's chat about something I bet you have heard of, the work-life.
Dude, what's happening?
A seesaw.
Oh, shit!
Box from out there!
Let me out!
God. Can we just... Beef, please. Okay, my name's Mark.
Let's break the ice, please.
And when I realized I couldn't answer, I would find him and kill him. Boyce's name was Petey, and he became my best friend.
Now she's replacing Petey for unknown reasons.
We had here, Helly.
A life to be had. Let me the fuck out of here!
That's 3, right? Like she said it 3 times.
Yeah.
What?
You've asked twice.
Oh, one more.
Time.
Mark.
Yeah.
I would like to leave the building now.
And you don't feel it's working out for you here at Lumen. While disappointed, I hate to keep you somewhere you're not happy.
I mean, who would want to work there if they woke up there?
You're not coming with me? Excuse me?
Well, once you leave, you leave.
That's so odd. This is weird. What?
You can't leave.
That's crazy.
The severed floor, whatever the hell that means.
So she is actually out there? And she's voluntarily coming back in?
Well, at least you left, but you came back.
How does that work?
There's only one part left of your orientation, which Mark can't possibly derail. Because it's a video.
She didn't even want to be here.
So they called him Scout before he was up there,
I think it's his last name.
but he's a different person down here.
I don't know. I think that might be his last name because
When he's on the meeting with the board, I'm pretty sure they said we have Mr. Scout here.
because it seems like down here they call him like she's Helly R. His thing at his desk said like Mark S. But then it said, I think it said Allentown or something like that. Maybe where he's from. Oh, it's just like her applying or
Yeah.
something.
Definitely. I wasn't getting the vibe that like they kidnap
No,
people.
no.
I'm making this video roughly 2 hours before it will be shown. I have, of my own free accord, elected to undergo the procedure colloquially known as severance.
So it's a procedure they go through.
For my perceptual chronologies to be surgically split. Memories between my work life and my personal life.
Whoa.
Henceforth, my access to my memories will be spatially dictated.
That elevator.
Yeah.
Outside recollections whilst on Lumen's severed basement floor, nor retain work memories upon.
That's
Okay,
interesting.
That makes sense.
I make these statements freely.
So does that mean when they leave work, if they saw each other in public, they wouldn't recognize each other?
Probably, yeah. Their work memories and their life memories have been surgically split from each other in a procedure called severance.
So I'll never leave here.
That's crazy. This version of you will never leave here.
Well, actually, they
Right?
stay
Yeah.
15. But it won't feel like it, not to this version of you.
Do you have a family?
You'll never know.
Wow.
Well, every time you find yourself here, it's because you chose to come back.
I feel like for the other side of you, it's so dope. Like your personal life.
Maybe Adam Scott's character was crying in his car before he had to walk in
That's
here.
true. I'm just thinking like you go to work and you just shut off and then come back when you're done.
A pretty terrifying concept, though, to have absolutely no idea what you're doing.
Probably feels like you're waking up in that elevator.
Yeah, I bet. Okay, so they just lied about why he has a band-aid.
Oh, it's Helly. No clue who she is. Just like you go home to your significant other. Hi, honey, how was your day? No fucking clue. Woke up in an elevator with a band-aid on my head.
I'm thinking like his buddy Petey. First off, he doesn't know who he is right now.
Mm-mm.
And also, that version of him that he knew is just like probably dead then, right? Like
Gone.
if he's fired, he's never coming back. He could run into the dude in real life and not know him. I could see like a potential of him and Hallie like falling for each other or something in this life, but then going to work and then not really knowing or something like that. I think that'd be interesting.
Hey.
Hey.
Did you-
So, if there's no dinner, how is it dinner?
Okay.
Like,
You actually.
Nice house.
I'm in the corporate archives division, so.
Oh, so you know all the dirty secrets.
No. His other guy does.
To require the severance procedure.
They
So
know
just,
about it.
yeah, it's just a known thing.
Wow. That's something, isn't it? I think something that's his choice to tell people they're not.
No,
Oh God,
no,
Mark,
no,
please
no,
forgive
it's
me,
okay.
Mark.
I
My
don't care.
apologies.
Yeah, it does seem like a pretty personal thing to tell someone.
That version of you is trapped there.
Well,
Not trapped, but
but what?
Trapped.
You're trapped. That's exactly what it is.
Not trapped, but what? What were you gonna say?
Stand behind Mark.
Wow. Thank you.
Why are they speaking to him like that? I stand behind you?
You're definitely staying here tonight.
No, I'm not.
I'm making all the best
Look at him.
for some time. But the twin is coming.
Oh, that's her man?
And the pajamas
believe
were made
so.
on Baltic hand.
Wow. He hit a home run.
Thanks. I still don't quite get the 3 beds.
Right.
Oh, Rickon's colleague told us as the child grows, can wound that child.
Irreparably. But if you of its beds upon birth, you allow it to progress across the room at its own rate.
There's a crib, a adolescent's
Yeah,
bed,
kid bed.
and a normal bed.
Imagine being like 6 years old, like, one day I'll be on the big bed.
It'd be weird if no one was on there. Whoa.
I didn't see anything.
There's a
Person.
person moving.
Behind that tree right there? You can kind of see them peeking out a little bit.
Maybe it was someone from the Severance.
What if it's just Mark? What if it's a different body Mark? The work Mark? Oh, just an older gentleman.
Is that Irv? Oh, I bet it's Petey. I bet it's Petey.
Oh.
I bet you that's Petey.
Oh, I just got the chills. But he's probably not even there. Maybe he's just... Yeah, I think it literally is starting to blend into his life now. Oh, I just had a theory.
Huh.
What if it's like when he got hit on the head, something kind of messed it up a little bit?
Oh,
Because isn't it like
yeah.
I'm guessing a brain like procedure type thing? Like a neurological thing?
We're in a crazy area. It just feels like houses like this don't belong in that spot.
I mean, there's definitely just so much about this world that is different from ours already. Like, I feel like anything really could be going on.
You don't think it's in our world, kind of?
I mean, it is, like, it's probably a version of Earth. I'm just saying, like, we don't live in a world where there is a procedure that can split your work memories and life memories, and it's just public knowledge that everybody knows about.
Yeah, I think it's just like a futuristic dystopian world, I guess.
And it's kind of weird that the neighborhood is just right outside of the workplace. Like, that's kind of odd.
Pips, bar and grill. Excuse me.
Oh,
It's gotta be Petey.
that guy's familiar as hell.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Hi, kids. What's for dinner?
What? Oh, that's what they said when he walked into the office.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's what the guy said.
Are you following me? Your voice is different here. Worse. Okay, who the fuck are you? Petey. My name's Petey. I'm from work.
So he's not just seeing shit. The dude's actually here.
Everyone in my department is severed. I was. Oh, pretty permanent. Yeah. Bypassing the implant wasn't easy. I had help. So, what, you were unhappy at work and instead of what? No. I tried that first. So did...
Uh-oh. How long have they been trying to leave?
I feel like he's dead meat.
Nothing.
Petey?
Him. Yeah.
If something happens to me, the thing you just stay known. I'd prefer it be by a friend. So, we're friends?
Best friends.
You're my very good friend.
Yeah, I feel like he might just die very soon. Or go missing.
Grab something and I know it's not appropriate. Though I'm sure you'd be a really fucking awesome. But we're not monsters, Mark. Not real ones. Hang on down there. I won't force it. But if you do, discard. Go alone in the beginning of a very long answer.
That's crazy.
Half Loop Road?
Mark, is that you?
Oh, hi, Mrs. Selvig.
Oh, will you color me in bed?
I feel like it's the boss downstairs.
Oh, no, it's no problem.
It could be, yeah.
How was dinner?
Sounds like her.
No, tired.
You know my mother was a Catholic. It's 8 hours to bless a sleeping child. I hope you aren't rushing the saints.
I'll give them ample time tonight.
Mark,
Yep.
I feel like she knows though.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, we don't know if she's severed or not. Well, she works on the severed floor, so you'd have to go through that elevator, but... Yeah.
Look at her expression
Yeah,
change.
she's
though.
given off. Alright, well that was episode 1 of Severance. I loved that. I thought that was very, very good. I was pretty much interested from the very beginning. Still not, but wasn't completely sure what was going on in this episode. I'm sure that we're gonna slowly put the pieces together, like Petey said at the end of that note. It's the beginning of a very long answer, so yeah, I don't even know where to begin though. Like, so much is going on, and I feel like we've already received so much information about this place, but every time I try to think about it, my head hurts. So first of all, just like the entire idea of Severance is really scary to me. I definitely would not do anything like that. Just splitting your work life and your actual life and having essentially 2 different people inside of you. Like, I don't really agree when Mark's like, no, it's just me. Like, it's a version of you that has been completely wiped. Like, it's definitely a different person. So yeah, I don't know, it doesn't seem very ethical to do that to people, and I think that's kind of what they were talking about at the dinner, is like that it was a super controversial thing. whenever this procedure was developed or whatever, but it makes for a very interesting plot to a television show, I gotta say, and I'm very, very excited to keep watching.
I mean, I agree. I strongly enjoyed this first episode. Definitely did give me that Black Mirror feeling, as well as a little bit of Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, just bits of it. If you guys have watched that film, we did on the channel. But yeah, the whole it's just so interesting to me, like things like that, where mainly when Helly watched the video back and it's just her consenting to it. But it's also insane because I feel like we just saw a sneak preview of what they actually do on that floor and how evil and whatever you want to call it, deceitful they could be, because it's not like anyone's really able to do anything about it, because when they come up, it's a whole different person, like we learned. So I think a small thing was that he got attacked by Helly, and then they said he like slipped and gave him a gift card for it. And then we hear Petey talking about how they freaking hate that place and they hate specific people down there. And then the cherry on top is at the end, Mrs. Selvig, I forget her name in the office, but literally that's like that look at the end, you can tell she is not, I don't think she's severed. I think she's the same person pretending to be this old lady out there, maybe even keeping an eye on him. So I feel like they get into some like really dark stuff down there, and I think it's gonna be very entertaining going forward.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great start. I'm interested to learn more about Helly. I feel like at some point Helly and Mark are gonna be super close, maybe even like relationship status. I feel like Mark's definitely gonna go to this address that Petey gave him. I feel like he's gonna explore this. I mean, I can just see this show going so many ways. Like, I agree, I don't think that Mark's neighbor is severed. I think that I don't know, but she always mixes up those garbage cans, but maybe that's just to like,
part of the character she plays.
Maybe it's to just get to talk to Mark and see what he's doing a lot of the time, see what he's up to, like just an excuse. But yeah, I mean, it was super good. It's just so crazy to think, like, I don't know, that thought of just having two different people, or like two different, a workday brain and a regular everyday life brain. I don't know. It's like you're waking up 2 times every day. It's just really weird. And I definitely personally would not do that. That sounds insane. But I'm very excited to keep watching this.
There was one thing that I just was thinking about that I noticed in the towards the beginning. It's like when they were sitting around their desks on their computers, they were all typing and it had the numbers and the letters everywhere. You said you saw like Allentown or something?
I think he had something on his, yeah.
And I remember seeing on one of the screens it said Danestown. And like they were like moving these letters and stuff and putting them into little boxes at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
That's what their job was. And
it literally kind of reminded me of like putting stuff in a garbage bin, like
yeah, like
sorting
recycling things or something. And they just were very it felt very intentional that they were showing us that. And it just made me think about it whenever Petey was like, you have no idea what you're actually doing down there. So I feel like we probably saw so many things in this first episode that we just didn't realize what was actually happening, that will probably make a lot more sense later on.
I want to add one more thing too, is that I'd mentioned about Ben Stiller directing it. He did direct this episode, but I love how it looked. Like some of the specific shots were so cool. Specifically the cubicle things that they have there, like the 4-person thing, how it would just shift each side. And then obviously the scene of him walking down initially the hallway and just all the turns and stuff. Both of those looked very, very cool. I feel like we're going to get more of that in the future, but I thought just visually it looked very great too.
If you guys like our videos, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, check out our links in the description. You got the Patreon, the Discord, and all of our social medias, as well as our PO Box and second channel. And yeah, we'll catch you guys next time for episode 2 of Severance. Peace out.